Have you ever walked through your own front door and felt a subtle weight? Not the healthy tiredness from a day of meaningful work, but a quiet stillness in the air, a sense of unseen stagnation. You can't quite name it. It's like a room where the window hasn't been opened for months. The energy feels thick, slow, and heavy. Many of us are taught that wealth and abundance are purely mathematical, that they are the logical result of hard work, smart investments, and careful saving. We are told to focus only on what we can count. But from a space of deep awareness, we find a more profound truth. We discover that your home is not just a physical structure. It is a living, breathing field of energy. And this energy can either nourish your spirit and attract prosperity, or it can slowly drain the vitality from your life. Today, we will not speak of balance sheets or stock portfolios. We will speak of the silent language of the universe, a language taught to us by the creatures who share our world. We will explore the ancient wisdom that reveals how 4 specific animals, through their unique energetic signatures, can invite streams of wealth and profound blessings into your home. And we will also speak, with gentle clarity, of one animal whose presence signifies an energy of decay, an energy that can, over time, give rise to the conditions of poverty and lack. This journey is not about superstition. It is about deep, resonant awareness. I will guide you through this timeless knowledge, step by step, so that you may transform your home into a true sanctuary of abundance. The first being that acts as a powerful conduit for prosperity is the fish. Now, I am not merely speaking of a pet. I am speaking of the embodiment of an elemental force. Anchor yourself in this feeling for a moment. Picture yourself before a beautifully kept aquarium. You see the gentle, hypnotic sway of the fins, the silent dance of color behind the glass. The world outside, with all its noise and its demands, seems to melt away. Your breath slows, your mind quiets. This is not an accident. This is the energy of water, the ancient symbol for the flow of wealth and life force itself. The laws of nature itself reveal that abundance, like water, must be in constant motion. It must circulate to remain clean and vibrant. When money, opportunity, or even love becomes stagnant in your life, it is like a pond choked with algae. It loses its vitality. You may have worked hard, you may have saved, but if the energy is not flowing, you will feel a constant sense of being stuck, of pushing against a powerful, unseen current. The fish, in its silent grace, is a living meditation on this principle of flow. It does not struggle, it glides. It does not hoard, it moves through the abundance of its environment. To bring the energy of the fish into your home, be it through a living aquarium or through powerful, artistic representations, is to make a conscious commitment to circulation. You are creating a daily, visual reminder that you are open to receiving and also to giving. It is a powerful declaration to the universe that your home is not a dam holding back the flow, but a clear, running river through which the currents of wealth can move freely and abundantly. This is the first secret. You do not attract wealth by grasping it. You attract it by creating the conditions for its flow. The second guardian of the home's vibrant energy is the dog. Beyond the affection and the companionship, there is a profound energetic role this creature plays. Let us anchor ourselves in a simple, universally understood moment. Think of the last time you returned home, weary from the world. As you turned the key in the lock, what did you hear? Perhaps the frantic, joyful scrambling of paws on the floor. You opened the door not to a silent, empty space, but to an explosion of pure, an energy that communicates, without a single word, you are welcome, you are safe, you are home. In that moment, any heaviness from the outside world cannot easily follow you in. It is dissolved by this wave of pure, protective joy. This is the dog's true spiritual gift. Ancient wisdom teaches us that the dog is a guardian not only of the physical realm, but of the energetic realm as well. It possesses an incredibly sensitive attunement to the vibrations of its environment. A dog's presence in the home is like having a constant, living generator of positive or yang energy. This energy is loyal, fierce, and unwavering. It does not question, it simply protects. It creates an invisible shield at your doorway that repels energetic intrusions, the subtle anxieties, the lingering negativity from difficult encounters, the vibrations of envy or ill will that can unknowingly cling to us. A home protected by this loyal energy becomes a true fortress of solitude and peace. It becomes a space where your own energy is not constantly being drained by unseen forces. When your energy is protected, you have more of it to direct towards your work, your creativity, and your well-being. Prosperity is not simply about what you attract. It is about what you are able to keep and cultivate. The dog teaches us this powerful truth. Create a fiercely protected, joyful space, and you create the perfect vessel to hold the abundance that flows into your life. The third great attractor of blessings is the cat. This animal moves to a different rhythm, embodying a different form of wisdom that is essential for a truly wealthy life. Let's anchor this in a familiar image. You've seen it many times. A cat, sitting in a room filled with comfortable furniture, will somehow find the one single patch of sunlight that is streaming through the window. It will place itself there, absorb that warmth, and enter a state of complete, effortless contentment. It does not worry about where the sunbeam will be tomorrow. It does not question whether it is worthy of the sunbeam. It simply aligns itself with the warmth and comfort that is available right now. This is the profound teaching of the cat, the wisdom of intentional receiving. So many of us are programmed only to strive, to push, to chase, to achieve. We burn our energy in the relentless pursuit of what we believe we lack. From a space of deep awareness, we understand this is an unbalanced equation. The universe operates on a rhythm of both giving and receiving. The cat is a master of this receptive art. It symbolizes independence, quiet confidence, and the magnetic ability to attract what it needs without frantic effort. In many ancient traditions, the cat is seen as a creature that walks between worlds, a guardian against unseen negative forces. But its deepest magic lies in its modeling of energetic self-sufficiency. It teaches you that true abundance isn't just about what you earn. It is about recognizing and enjoying the abundance that is already present. It guides you to find the sunbeams in your own life, the moments of peace, the small joys, the opportunities for rest, and to value them as true forms of wealth. When you bring the energy of the cat into your home, you are making a declaration of self-worth. You are stating that your home is a place not just for work and struggle, but for rest, rejuvenation, and the graceful, effortless receiving of good. It teaches that sometimes the most powerful action you can take to attract wealth is to become still and simply allow it to find you. And the fourth protector of generational abundance, of wealth that lasts, is the turtle. This creature speaks a language of deep time, of endurance, and of unshakable stability. To anchor this profound concept, imagine holding a small, smooth river stone in the palm of your hand. Feel its weight, its coolness, its immense density. This stone has been here for millennia, shaped slowly by the currents. It is not swayed by passing trends. It does not rush. It simply is. This feeling of grounding, of deep-seated permanence, is the energetic gift of the turtle. In our modern world, we are often obsessed with speed, quick gains, rapid growth. This can create a foundation of sand, easily washed away by the first storm of economic uncertainty or unexpected challenge. The turtle, in its very biology, teaches a different way. The shell represents the ultimate form of protection, a home that is carried with it always, a fortress against external threats. This symbolizes the vital importance of protecting your assets, of building a foundation so strong that it cannot be easily shaken. Ancient wisdom, particularly from the East, regards the turtle as one of the four celestial animals, a guardian of cosmic order. Its presence in the home, again, in living form or through meaningful art, is an invocation of longevity, not just for life, but for the wealth you build. It is a powerful, energetic anchor that encourages slow, steady, and deliberate growth rather than reckless speculation. It promotes wisdom in financial decisions and patience in the unfolding of your life's path. This energy counters the frantic, anxious, striving for more now. It instills a sense of deep calm and trust in the process. It helps you build a prosperity that is meant to last, to be passed down, to become the stable ground upon which future generations can build. The turtle reminds us that true wealth is not just about what you can make, but about what you can sustain over the vast expanse of time. If you have felt a resonance with these truths, if a quiet understanding has stirred within you as we've walked this path together, I invite you to become a part of this community. By subscribing to this channel, you are not just clicking a button. You are joining a fellowship of seekers who understand that life is lived from the inside out. Together, we explore these profound insights, supporting one another as we cultivate lives of meaning, awareness, and true abundance. Join us. Now, we must speak of the final animal. And here, the lesson is perhaps the most critical, for it speaks not of an external creature, but of a pattern of energy within ourselves. The one animal whose presence signifies an energy of slow decay, of leaking vitality, is the pigeon. But with a very important distinction, not the bird itself, but the energy created when pigeons are allowed to nest in places they do not belong, like the eaves of your roof or a forgotten corner of your balcony. To truly understand this, we must anchor it in a common, everyday feeling. Think of a tiny, persistent dripping sound from a faucet you've been meaning to fix. At first, it is a minor annoyance. A drip, drip, drip. Over time, your mind learns to filter it out. It becomes part of the background noise of your home. You no longer consciously hear it, but your nervous system does. And while each individual drip is insignificant, over months, it represents a substantial waste of water, a constant, tiny leak of resources that eventually shows up as a much larger problem. This is the exact energy symbolized by the unattended pigeon nest. It represents a small problem that has been ignored. The initial droppings, the stray feathers, these seem minor. But over time, they accumulate. They create disorder. They signal a part of your sanctuary that is not being cared for, an area of benign neglect. The universe responds to this signal. The presence of such a nest is not the web cause of poverty. It is a physical manifestation of an innate internal state of tolerance for small-scale disorder and decay. It is the energy of, "I'll get to it later." It is the energy of allowing small problems to fester. This precise energy, when allowed to persist, inevitably spills over into other areas of your life. A small, unaddressed debt, a minor health issue that is ignored, a slow, growing distance in a relationship. Poverty, in its truest energetic sense, does not usually arrive as a sudden flood. It arrives as 1,000 tiny, unattended drips. It is the slow erosion of your foundation. This wisdom is not about being cruel to any creature. On the contrary, it is a call to compassionate awareness. It urges you to become a conscious caretaker of your entire energetic space, to address the small leaks, to mend the tiny cracks, by ensuring that every corner of your home is tended to with love and intention. You declare to the universe that your space is a vessel for abundance, not a container for neglect. And so, we arrive at the heart of this entire teaching. It has never been about the animals themselves. The fish, the dog, the cat, the turtle, they are not magic charms. They are profound teachers. They are physical embodiments of the essential energies you must cultivate, useless, within yourself to create a life of true and lasting abundance. You do not need a fish tank to attract wealth. You need to cultivate as flow. The energy of movement, of giving and receiving in your finances, your relationships, and your spirit. You do not need a dog to feel safe. You must cultivate unwavering protection, to set clear energetic boundaries, and to fill your inner world with a fierce, loyal, and joyful sense of self-worth. You do not need a cat to receive blessings. You must cultivate the art of receiving, to become still, to recognize the abundance already around you, and to believe in your worthiness to accept it without struggle. You do not need a turtle to build lasting prosperity. You must cultivate the wisdom of stability, to act with patience, to build on a solid foundation, and to honor the rhythms of deep, sustainable growth. And you must, with compassionate diligence, Refuse to allow the energy of vast neglect to take root anywhere in your life. Your home is the grand mirror of your inner world. The energy you cultivate inside of you will inevitably be reflected in the space you inhabit. Tend to the garden of your inner state first. Cultivate these 4 powerful energies. Become the flow. Become the protector. Become the graceful receiver. Become the stable foundation. When you do this, you do not need to seek wealth. You become a magnet for it. Abundance is drawn to the vibration of a spirit that is already whole. This path of conscious creation is a lifelong journey. It is a beautiful and transformative practice. If you wish to continue walking this path, to continue receiving guidance that empowers you to shape your reality from a place of deep awareness, then make a commitment to yourself today. By subscribing to this channel, you are affirming your dedication to this journey of inner and outer abundance. It is a small act that signifies a powerful promise to become the wise and loving architect of your own beautiful life. Join us and let us build together